episode of Busch Apple Recap. I'm your host, joshualeejaguar. Of course, we got the other three Stooges in the house tonight. Welcome, guys.
Hey, how you doing, Josh?
Hey, Josh, how are you?
Alright, last week we had the Snowball Derby. What was y'all's intake on that last week?
It is a learning experience for me. I'm not really an Xfinity driver. I don't do the Xfinity cars very often, and they handle like bricks to me. I had a lot of fun running up front with you guys. I did figure some stuff out, but it's easy to over-adjust those cars, so.
Damn. I hear you. Well, personally, I use the same setup I had in the Cup cars because I knew nothing about Xfinity, and I think it did pretty good for me. I had a good time.
It might be all in my head, honestly. It might just be in my head.
They are slower, though. Yes. Looking forward to the new year.
Uh-huh. Oh, shoot, guys. We're at Daytona. A little fun fact about Daytona, actually. It took them 15 months to build Daytona International Speedway. The ground broke in November 1957. It opened for business in February of 1959. A little fun fact about Daytona, actually. So that's gonna be a new little thing every week. Little fun facts to each track that we go to. So next week we'll be going to Phoenix. A little fun fact about Phoenix next week.
Are we ever going to Auto Club?
Yes, that is going to be in season 2. Actually, that's going to be once we make a
cross. Because I have a killer fun fact about that track.
Once we leave Atlanta, the haulers are leaving Atlanta, going to Michigan, going across the border, making the trip from Canadian Tires to Auto Club, which is a 4,000 mile journey from Canada to Auto Club. So, yes. So the hauler drivers are actually yelling at me right now because why in the heck did you do this to us? We're not supposed to be going from Canada to Auto Club in a week. How are we supposed to do this? Well, I got 2 trucks.
Figure it out.
Y'all got 2 trucks. Meet halfway.
You know they're talking about all that overtime. They're like, oh, right, we getting all this overtime. My dad would be.
Yeah, that's overtime right there.
He's a truck driver, and he does his normal route is Laredo, Texas, to Vancouver, Canada. So he loves those long hauls, man. He says that's overtime for me, baby.
Yeah, I mean Daytona is actually a pretty good track, and it's a night race. So I mean, I'm looking forward to this nice little race right here. It is it is our fourth going into the race right here after the All-Star break. We are 4 races till the cutoff to find out who is in the final 4. Actually, it's gonna be a nail biter for some of these drivers that's looking into the final 4, especially Chris, Bo, Outlaw, and Pauline. Paul would have to mathematically try to finish or win 2 races to get himself himself into the final 4. Now, this goes to all y'all. What are y'all thinking about how this is shaping out, going it with these tracks coming up? That final place right there at Texas, then.
Go ahead, Edge. I'll let you go first.
Okay. Man, I'm looking forward to Texas. Honestly, I'm just gonna try to finish out this season strong. Try to maintain top fives in every single race from here on out. I'm not gonna rush for the wins or anything. I think I've got a pretty comfortable lead. All I've got to do really is just relax and get to Texas and go out and do my thing at Texas because
No,
I'm
no,
doing my thing.
not so fast, my friend. You got Jaguar barking at your darn heels.
Yeah, old man Bill too, buddy. He's making a good impression.
Because actually, Jaguar mathematically can take the points lead. He's only 17 points back. He can actually take the points lead tonight. So don't get too comfortable with that points lead right now, my friend.
Well, don't anybody get too comfortable because between now and Texas, I'm going to take as many points away from you people as I can. After Texas, you're all on your own.
They're up for grabs, buddy. They're up for grabs.
But I just want to make a good impression on you all that, I'm here to win too. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of changing. The points are going to get tighter, real tight. It's going to be an interesting end of the season, I believe, with me on board. And it's going to be a real beautiful, excellent season next year.
Now, Bo, what do you think? What do you see this point shaking up? Who do you think could sneak in? I know we're 4 weeks out from Texas to determine that final four the final four right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, everybody's on that edge right there going into tonight. Phoenix, Martinsville, and Texas, and I mean, everybody's trying to make sure it's go time, and they know it's getting that time. All right, it's time to step up another notch. Try to get ready for that race for Texas, because Texas is the last race to make up points. It might be too late for some of these drivers that are waiting long to go ahead and try to accommodate some of these points right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget it.
Well, Bill, what do you think about that big one? Everybody knows when we go to Daytona, the big one.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen tonight with this scenario? You think everybody's going to play safe in the first two stages, or are they going to try to boogie up to the front?
Well, I think the first two stages, everybody's going to be shuffling to get to the front, because once the final stretch comes, everybody's going to pretty much know what they can do and what they can't do, and the best thing to do is stay in the draft and just be calm, collective, stay where you're at if you're in the top four, because that last lap, somebody's going to look for the shake and bake move.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the wreck goes, I've been in a couple of them on the last lap at Daytona. It's not a happy sight. But it happens. That's racing, but it's still fun. But if it does happen, Chris, Bo, Pauline, they're all in the 500 mark, and the points, they're going to change dramatically, them four right there.
Mm-hmm. Edge.
And,
Yes.
What's your intake on this right here?
All right, so looking forward to Daytona. Daytona's one of those tracks that you're going to have to play with a little bit during the middle of the race. Try to get your runs, see where your runs are coming from the best, and find your weaknesses of your competitors. Once you find that, you might be able to do something with it. I wouldn't try anything crazy until the last lap, but you never know. It happens.
Sure does.
Now, what about the big one?
But the big one, like I said, last lap. I mean, everybody's on mindset right now is to work with somebody, try to help them get back up there, try to keep them up there, get the pack running, get everything spread out a little bit, stretched out, and then the last lap, nobody has any friends. They're racing.
I went out the window.
They went out the window on the last lap. Last lap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
How many in here have a win this season in a points race? You want one, don't you?
Yeah.
The last lap, you're going to have an opportunity, and you're going to try to take it.
Yeah.
Somebody gets that big run coming off of four, on the last lap, that could shake up the entire race right there. If they can come up through the middle, they could take the lead from as far back as 6.
And
Yes.
next thing you know, you just won a race.
Yeah.
Now,
Perfectly honest, I like the way that works for me, and I felt like, that might be the place to be, sitting back there 6th or 7th going into that last lap. If you can just stay in the draft and hooked up, it's a legitimate shot.
But if
Now-
you come on the outside of me, I will be blocking.
now, all right, guys. That y'all think that second groove is going to be is going to play in the factor tonight because nobody could have get that second groove working in Monday during the practice. It was all about that. It was all about that middle groove right there, that bottom groove right there. So who y'all think you think we will see that second lane develop, or everybody's going to stay single file for the first two stages?
I don't know how uniform it's going to be, but I mean, I would say for a playoff standpoint, most drivers are not going to be pushing the issue right away. There might be somebody that migrates up there just to see what it's like, because I mean, I'm going to be one of those guys. I'm going to jump up there and see what I got up there. If there's nothing there, I'm just going to go back down.
Exactly.
In the middle of the race is a good time to do that because you got stages coming up. You can play with the strategies a little bit and not hurt yourself.
Yeah, for me, I don't like that top groove. If I'm having the stage points to me right now, I ain't really worried about it. I mean, because me and Edge are locked in. Mathematically, we're already locked in because of the points differences right there. Well, actually, me and Edge can flip-flop. That's the only way right there. Other than that second groove, I see it coming in maybe about midway through stage 2, going into stage 3. That's when everybody's going to get dicey. That's when people's going to start wanting to push that button a little bit more. And you got to remember, we're at Daytona, so we got that double yellow line right there. You're forced, that driver forces you, that person is going to have to give that position back.
Right.
What do y'all see in that point of view right there? What do
Oh,
y'all
that's a good point.
y'all think there's?
Raiders down had the best thing they got right, caught that late, which did not make that pass. And, I mean, hey, position. The question is, I mean, coming to that finish line, either, somebody forces you down there, that changes the whole outlook of the race.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the big one comes in. So it's where you want to put yourself at, and how patient can you be on that last lap, because patience is still a key, but you got to be patiently aggressive too.
Being somewhat of aggressive, being patient is tonight at Daytona. Patience is always key to every track we go to. The patient you are, the better you're going to be in the long run. For me, if I qualify in the top 3, I want to stay up there. I don't want to be nowhere near the darn mayhem or the what they call the big one,
The
because
hornet's nest.
the hornet's nest. Actually, I don't want to be nowhere near that hornet's nest right there, because we've all worked together Monday. The Chevy camps, the Toyota camps, the Ford camps are looking good. There's no certain direction to go in for this tonight's race. You're basically going. You know who your dancing partner is going to be for the first 2 stages and the halfway into stage 3. 5 laps to go. There's no dancing partner right there. You're basically on your own right there. You get who you're with. You either be like the Intimidator, move them the heck out of the way, or you just play the waiting game with 2 laps to go or that 1 lap to go. Then that's when you say, gloves off, let's have at it. Let's run to the start finish line right there. So, dang, this is you got multiple dancing partners right here. You don't know who you can work with tonight. It's just all about who you hook up with. That's going to be your dancing partner for maybe 10, 15 laps, maybe 20 laps. You never know. We might have someone come from the back to the front in 3 laps.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, you did it the other day. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to happen. I mean, it's the night race. I mean, anything can happen for tonight. And I mean, this is what's probably going. This is the unknown right here. Which drivers are going? This is going to go back to the right here in the points. Who's going to be aggressive tonight? Who's going to push that bumper right there with the dancing partners right there? Because if you get Bo and Pauline hooking up, get them going, and you get Christian right there behind them, you got Edge, myself, Bill, and Pigpen, you get 4 cars right there. Them 4 cars are going to pull away right there, regardless, with 3 cars go in a single file trying to get to catching up with them 4 guys right there. Or it could be the opposite way around. You got 3 cars up front, you got 4 cars in the back. It varies right now. It depends on how close this pack is going to be at the start of the race.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a nail biter.
That might change though towards the end of the race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be working with everybody, but like you all said, that last lap, I don't know anybody. I'm here to win.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's all about give and take right there, because I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna be staying high too. It's gonna be an excellent race, man. It really is.
That one little. That's a good point right there. Because me and Pigpen, it was me, Pigpen, and Bill. Pigpen got loose. He slid up. I took that darn bottom group. anything is possible. If the driver in front of you gets loose and that driver behind them, they can put their nose in up underneath them without crossing that double yellow line.
Well,
That's going to be the fight to the finish right there. That's all about. If that driver knows this driver's fixing to get loose, he's going to anticipate because he's seeing what this car is doing right.
His nose there, yeah. He's going to know when that nose needs to be there.
Yeah.
I'm in second place. I'm going to try to loosen you up just enough to get that nose underneath and make that move.
It's the.
I'm just going to try to get that, loose.
It was the same thing at Talladega. That one driver had to get loose, and of course Chris dominated that race at Talladega. He dominated at Watkins Glen. So you don't really know what's going to happen at these restricted plate races. This is the unknown right here. We got Felicia, that bottom that going in 1 and 2, 3 and 4 is that Felicia right there. You hit her the wrong way, you're gonna cause a big one right there.
she's gonna slap you silly.
She's gonna slap you silly, wishing that you never touched her right there, like you did.
And by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, Felicia is the apron, and the apron is not your friend
No.
at Daytona.
Because you will hear us say Felicia. We will explain to you what Felicia is each and every track going into finishing this year and the season 2. Let's see, January the 26th, we're going to have a 2-part special. The Tuesday will be the final 4 drivers. We'll have the final 4 drivers in here discussing about their season that led them to the final 4. Then, of course, Wednesday would be our daily show. After the race, we'll have everybody in here to talk about their their season, how they went from where they were at in the points, and how they started really not doing too good and coming into finishing at homestand at the season points. And that points would be done live. Actually, I'll be doing points live as everybody talks. While everybody is talking, I'm doing points, and I will post points right here on I'll have it right here at the webcam and be like, hey, points right here. Yes. Okay. Focus. There you go. Maybe y'all can see that. If y'all can, give me a thumbs up. Give me a hell yeah. But yeah. Other than that, some breaking news. Paul will be switching to Team Toyota next season. That was confirmed yesterday, actually. Yesterday night, actually, when I talked to him. So, Paul will be going to Team Toyota. Jaguar will be going to Team Chevy, which would be the 2 powerhouses. Of course, you got Josh and Bill reuniting again. Of course, y'all been wondering what's been going on. Trust me, I'm going to a Chevy, guys, but I'm going to finish up the season with the number 19 Toyota. We win the championship, we win it. If we don't, I'll come back next season and dominate the entire. I'm going to dominate with me and my teammate right here. We'll dominate next season. But
we're taking everything.
we're taking everything. We're not going to ask questions. We'll take names and ask y'all questions later. We're going to fight for a championship. Yeah.
I heard old Team Ford's pretty strong now. You got a lot of competition over there on Team Ford.
Well, Team Ford lineup is actually Christian, Chris, and Edge. Team Toyota, we got with Team Toyota is Bo, Pauline, and Paul. For Team Chevy is Bill, Jaguar, and Outlaw. And Pigpen is a part-time driver, so he's affiliated with all 3 manufacturers, actually. So, So, as of right now, the new rules for season 2 rule package has been finalized. The only thing that we've not been really able to get to is the final warnings points being conducted, but that would come when we go in before Daytona. And that actually starts, season 2 will start February the 9th. I will be doing a special with all of us the day before. We'll be doing an hour special before practice that Tuesday afternoon to go over the schedule, to go do our predictions, basically, of each driver on predictions, wins, etc. That will be February the 8th. Like I said, we got 2 days of broadcasting at Homestead for the 26th, a 2-day special right there. So y'all don't want to forget to tune in for that. Now this is the time for Rack 'em and Stack 'em. This is when we make our picks tonight. We start with the Cinderella picks tonight. Then we will go on to the main event picks. Edge, I'm going to start with you tonight because you've always been the one that came so close to picking the Cinderella stories. You came so close since we started this. I want to start with you tonight.
All right, so looking at the Cinderella picks, man, I'm looking at looking at Queen herself. Even though Cinderella's a princess, we're gonna go with Queen on the Cinderella pick tonight. I believe she's gonna find some speed. She was looking for it earlier. She was almost there. I think if she stays in the draft or we get us a late race caution, she's gonna find herself in the front.
That's good. My next. Hello?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go with Bo. I think I've seen him practice a couple times, and he's been right there, just in the wrong place, sometimes at the wrong time. But I think he might pull it off tonight. I think he's about due. I'm good.
Oh, I can only imagine. That would be a heck of a first-time win.
Yeah. That'll bring him up in the points, too.
Yeah, that would almost secure me in the top 4.
Yeah, it would. It would all but secure you in the top 4.
Yeah, that would just about make it. I'm going to step out on a major limb here in my pick. I saw power practice Monday. He was struggling just a tad, but he did. When he got up to the draft, he had some speed. So let's go out there. I'm going to say Paul's going to stay in that draft for probably the last stage. And he's going to make that pass for the win really interesting if you're coming out of turn 4. He's going to get that win.
Damn.
Let's not forget that newcomer that's coming onto the scene there, Christian. He's probably going to be right there at the end too.
All right. Well, since I want to pick Christian as my Cinderella pick. I mean, for the race win, Christian's going to win the overall race win for the Cinderella pick. Stage 1 and 2, I would have to choose Bo to win stage 1 and 2 for my Cinderella pick.
Yeah, I'll take some extra points for stage 1.
Hi.
All right, let's go ahead and start the regular stage 1, stage 2, and overall race win.
All right, I'll go first. Here we go. Stage 1 goes to Edge Seeker, stage 2 goes to Edge Seeker, and stage 3 goes to Edge Seeker. I'm just kidding, guys.
That's a good call.
No. I'm looking for everybody to be patient. I don't know if anybody's going to push the envelope on the last lap of each stage. They might, just to see what they got for the end of the race. But I'm looking for Bill to take stage 1 and 2. And gosh, I'm just gonna have to go with Bo on this one. I think Bo's gonna win this race.
Dang.
Well, I think, let me see here. I'm looking at the thing here now. I believe I'm going to have to give the win to Josh. I think he's going to get some help.
That's it.
As far
we can just go home now. We can just
as far as as far as the stages go, I'm going to try my best to take them both. I need to take some points away from you people, make it a little bit more interesting so you're not relaxed too much. Make it more interesting. Well, that's my guess. I'll take the 2 stages. Josh, you can take the win. Want to say hi to my wife? How you doing? Jimmy, my spotter. That's it.
Alrighty. Y'all really put me on the damn bubble now.
Yeah.
Alright, stage 1. I'm gonna go with Edge. I'm gonna go with Edge with stage 1 and 2. It's gonna be for the overall race win. It's gonna be a toss up between 3 drivers: Pigpen, Bill, and myself. It's just something that I see what's going on. Pigpen could possibly win stage 2. It's all about the qualifying because qualifying is only going to be 5 laps tonight. So I got 3 drivers, and this is really aggravating right here, especially coming to Daytona, because you really cannot pick a overall race win. We done that last time, and we were way off. But I'll have to go with Bill, Trevor, or myself for tonight. Everybody's done great in practice. We don't know. We really do not know the full story until after the night. That's going to be the tell right there. Who's going to come out and who's going to be prevailing to come out tonight at the end of the race. That's all. That's basically what's going to happen right there. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going into an unknown situation. Now, if we was like at Phoenix, Martinsville, yeah, I could give you a straight up winner on this one, but I cannot give you no straight up answer with 3 at Daytona.
That's going to be interesting.
That's for sure.
It's going to be a very interesting broadcast next week.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It is 4:35. We are fixing to go into qualifying within 15. We got drivers meeting at 4:50. Y'all know we don't broadcast qualifying because that gives me some time to focus on qualifying. I'm going to start talking a little bit more during the broadcast as I've been asked to talk a little bit more. I'm going to try to, but being respectful to my family right here in my ears, I want to respect my family members. If I will have to, I'll put everybody's positions right here. I want to see the top. If y'all want to, I'll put the top 5 in there. But I have to check my tire wears and everything, so that's why I keep it right there. I don't really focus on the top 5 unless I have to. But yeah, happy New Year's to all of y'all. We're ending 2021 on a strong note. After this, we're going into 22. Next Wednesday, we'll be at Phoenix. So, big shout out to all the sponsors. Insurance King. I know I'm missing one more sponsor because we actually picked up a new sponsor.
Detail one, wasn't it?
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, yeah. We got new sponsors. This is actually located in my hometown right here in Seneca, South Carolina. It is auto repair and detailing services here in Seneca, South Carolina. Numbers will be linked on our Facebook page. If y'all are following us on Facebook, the phone numbers will be right there. If you're located in Seneca, South Carolina, or in the surrounding areas, please go check them out. They do an awesome job on detailing and repairs. So, that being said and done, we don't say goodbye no more. We say, see y'all later. God bless everyone. Thank you to all of our arms and forces out there, and especially thank you to our first responders. That being said and done, we are exactly 12 minutes, and I've got to go smoke a quick cigarette before driver's meeting, and then 4:55, we will be back qualifying.
Rubber side down, baby.
Rubber side down, guys.
Yes.
Y'all have a safe one. We'll see y'all here soon, shortly, after this, with this quick little commercial break. I'll see y'all here in a little while, y'all. God bless everyone.
You too, bud.